Hi everyone, and welcome to my review of The Nice Guys. This is the brand new film co-written and directed by Shane Black, the very man who created the Lethal Weapon films. He wrote the first one. It went on to be a great franchise in the 1980s and the 1990s. This guy's dabbled in all kinds of genres. He's been an actor. He was in Predator. He helped write Monster Squad. He directed and wrote Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And 3 years ago, he co-wrote, and directed Iron Man 3. And I believe he's working on a new Predator movie, which I'm very happy about. I think it's going to be a great film. And thanks to the trailers, The Nice Guys was high on my list. I mean, I was very excited to see this film. It just looked like a clever, well put together piece of entertainment. That's what I was hoping for when I saw the movie. Okay, so this movie takes place in 1977 in Los Angeles. We have Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling, Kim Basinger, Keith David, and many more. I would classify this as a crime, action, adventure, buddy cop comedy. Yeah, that's a lot. So, in this film, Ryan Gosling plays a private investigator. He has a daughter. Russell Crowe plays a guy that, you just pay the man. Maybe at one time he was a cop or something in the business of that. You pay him to do something and he'll get the job done. If you need to have someone beaten up and maybe told, hey, don't follow that person anymore, he'll do the job for you. And there's this really crazy, over-the-top, very complicated plot involving a missing woman and a dead adult actress. And then some other stuff going on in the city of Los Angeles, during a time where people were dealing with, they couldn't get their gasoline to get their cars running. There's smog in the air, birds are dying, and all this other stuff is happening during this time. And of course, the porn industry is making some changes as well. So, okay, I was extremely pumped up to see this movie. The movie from the trailers alone looked like it was going to be fun, entertaining, violent, action, intrigue, and everything you want in a buddy cop kind of movie, especially a movie that comes from the mind of Shane Black. I mean, what he's done in the past, he's pretty much really defined the buddy cop film, especially with the Lethal Weapon franchise. And now that I've seen this movie, and now that I can talk about it, I really love the hell out of this crazy, insane, hilarious film. This movie, in my eyes, is near perfection. It's near perfection when it comes to the plot, but it is perfection when it comes to great, interesting characters, witty dialogue, at least 20 to 30 moments in the film where I went, what the hell? I jumped out of my seat. I went like, oh my gosh, all these different, audience reactions. I mean, people on YouTube spend their lives watching trailers and giving these reactions, which I think most of them are pretty fake. But I wish there was a camera on me watching this movie, because I felt like I was giving some incredible, real reactions as I was watching this movie. Because, there's stuff that I expected when I saw the trailer, and there's other stuff where I was like, I didn't see that coming, or oh my gosh, what just happened? I mean, there's so many moments like that in this film where you are sometimes on the edge of your seat, and then you're like, where's this going? Oh my gosh, something just happened. And then you're like, where's this? Oh my gosh, something over here just happened. Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe, some of the best work they've ever done in their career. They are so... they just worked so well together. They were so likable and interesting. You cared about them. In the beginning of the film, we do get a little bit of a voiceover. I wish there was more of maybe narration, but that's okay. It's a nitpick right there. What else? I mean, I loved the look of the film. It really felt like the 1970s. With the clothing, with the cars, with the locations. I don't know what they did when they were driving around, digital shots. Everything looks so unique, and it was so cool as they're driving down Sunset Boulevard, and you see Tower Records, and you see other iconic buildings and stuff like that from that time. A really interesting soundtrack. Just some amazing visuals. I mean, incredible visuals that just were mind-blowing. I mean, this is like, wow, this was so cool. And some, again, I saw in the trailer, and others I did not. I liked that I didn't actually know where this film was actually going. Now, I'm not going to try and spoil anything with some of my criticisms of the film, because they might, they're going to spoil. But I would have to say there's some, like the plot that they do follow and some of the revelations, some of the surprises. I don't know if I bought them. I don't know if I bought them, but I just didn't care. I almost like, whatever happens, however these side characters kind of interact with each other, it's okay. It's fine, because I'm just so emotionally involved in what's happening with this movie. It was just so damn entertaining. This is a fun hard R-rated action comedy, buddy cop, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it has so many different elements. There's an actress in here that plays the daughter of Ryan Gosling, and Shane Black is good at having older and younger actors interact with each other. I think he did a really great job when Iron Man 3, when Iron Man meets that kid in that small town, and they have this really great banter with each other. And he does a really amazing job with those three actors, Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe, and this little girl, this young girl. I don't know if she's acted before, but I really loved her as well. I loved the chemistry that they had, the three of them. Exceptional child acting, especially on this young actress part. I don't know if we're ever going to see her again, but she was so interesting, so likable. And I contribute that to great direction by Shane Black and great writing. There's two writers on this. One is Shane Black. I don't know the name of the other writer. But I contribute all of that to some really exceptional writing. Great setup to get us to these action moments, and then you were intrigued, like, oh my gosh, these guys are in danger, I care about them, and then they get to this other great action moment that adds so much humor, honest humor to the film. People are dying, but I'm laughing. I mean, it's just it's funny when those things kind of happen, because you care about the characters, you care about where they're going. It's a very interesting, not a perfect plot, but it's a very interesting plot. And it's really easy to get. I'm surprised how, it's complicated to talk about, but I didn't feel like it was too complicated to understand, to get yourself involved in what's actually happening to these interesting characters. Just one of my favorite movies of the year. Shane Black, I'm glad this is some of his best work that he's ever done. And I really like his characters that I'd love to see more of them. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'd love to see more of them. I don't know. I mean, Shane Black, of course, is working on Predator, which I want him to focus all his energy on that. I hope that can be a fun action adventure with a little bit of comedy and, of course, more action adventure and some great characters. Of course, if we're going to care about the Predators, we got to care about the humans as well. Anyways, The Nice Guys is one of my favorite movies of 2016. It's one of the best comedies recently that I've seen. One of the best actions, a lot of great action set pieces in this film. So if you're not digging the comedy, which I don't know how you couldn't. I mean, the audience, which wasn't full, it wasn't a full audience, but the audience just ate this movie up, and I had a big smile on my face. I was ear to ear, my friends. I was just enjoying this whole moment. So yeah, I love this movie, and in my eyes, may not be perfect on every level, but it's pretty much perfect in my eyes. And for that, I am going to give The Nice Guys, I'm going to give it 4 stars out of 4.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.